Oh. What's up? Hello, Philip Partner. I messed up. What's happening? Hello, feels back, man. Hello, sir. I was going to unmute the microphone, but I already did it, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, if this is the biographic game centered around Sam Altman's super squad of AI geeks, is this? It could be. Oh my god. Hello, fellow humans partner. How are we doing on this glorious video game day? I need to do a quick thing here. No. Okay, perfect. Yeah, open a white website. There we go. Way better. This is the fantastic video game where you essentially make clones of yourself so that you can have sexual intercourse with yourself. As far as I understand it, that's the point of the game, I think. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten to the part of the game yet, but apparently the game is based on someone told this guy to go fuck himself, and he was like, "Oh, I bet." I've been playing some Neutrality. I noticed when I logged on there were 800 new NPCs in the town. Unlock the 11-bit spacesuit. Follow us on Steam to get free. Oh, okay, sure. I'll definitely do that. I'm sick. Are you sick of us? Are you sick of playing video games with your friends? Are you sick of the world the way that it is? Are you sick of world hunger? What's the solution to my arrow problem? Alright. Does time pass when I'm in here? Hope not. For people that were not present last time, we briefly delved into this game. We are not very far in at all. We're like a solid, probably like hour and a half or something. But we began playing the Altars, which oh, I forgot to run ads. GG, have fun. Get cooked. I'll do there's an item that gives unlimited arrows. Oh. Well, I mean, that doesn't help me much, because I haven't found that item, but good to know. Also, I don't think I have a lot of mana, so...
Can't get rid of you.
Out of mana.
You look hurt. What happened? Are you blind? I got too much radiation exposure. I feel awful.
Maybe you'll turn to super arrow. You're tougher than the others. Who are the others in this context?
We have to come up with a better radiation protection in the future. Yeah. Make it our top priority, alright? For now, just remember to keep the radiation barrier on, okay? Radiation filters will speed up my recovery. At least when I'm inside. Hey, I built that dormitory you asked for. Hallelujah. I hope you sleep well tonight. I'll sleep like a full-fledged member of an advanced civilization. Sweet dreams, then.
I don't know. Get through the rocks. I think I was, I think I wanted to build 2 of the anti-rock thing. That's your name? Your name is Jan Technician? Which surname would you have, Serp? What's the if it's based if it's based on something you do? Emote manager. Out of mana. Alright. Ads over. Back to recap. We're not too far into the game, but so far the story is we have crash landed on a planet. We are part of a crew that was sent here to find Rapidium, which is a super resource that allows things to rapidly grow, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how it functions yet. But we found some, and we first used it to make a sheep, and then we really needed someone to help us fix the ship, because we were not equipped to do that. So what we did is we went into our past, and we changed something about our memory. We changed something about a choice we made, and then we used Rapidium to grow a clone of ourselves based on the choice we made. And that guy's, because that guy made a different choice than we did, he is now a technician. And that's pretty much where we're at. There's some corporation that, you know, wants us to mine this stuff for them, even though we crash landed here, and they're gonna come and pick us up. And stuff like that happening, but that's kind of where we're at. Also, thank God we're finally getting some speed emotes in here. One based on this. Oh my God! That's kind of cool because we have this. So I read through all this last time. I'm not doing it again. Oh, look, there's some split offs here. So you have this like entire storyline where it goes through essentially everything your dude did in his entire life. Like it goes through every event until he turned like look at this, until he turned 35 years old and joined this project. So I read through all this last time. So it's like every event in his life. And the branching point we had was that it was here. So he was accepted into like a school, but his dad was like abusing him and his mom. So in our timeline, we decided to just go to school. We were like, listen, we gotta go to school. Maybe we can get some money to help mom, whatever. But in the hopefully not the art school, in the timeline of the technician, he decided to stick up to his father and beat the fuck out of him. They're like, fuck you, man. But I guess we can see some other branching points here. This branching point, we saw a girl being like robbed and we just ran away. But I guess the other one here is that we run up and help her. This was a kind of cool concept, yeah. We need qubits though. This would give us a. This would give us a doctor that improves healing. Oh, this is where our mom died. So I guess this is a different choice there. That gives us a refiner. 50% efficiency when refining enrichment materials. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Scientist. Ooh, that's all we need. This looks like dark timelines. Some of them probably are. I mean, his regular life is pretty dark. His regular life sucked a lot. He basically... He decided to go to school instead of staying home with his mom, and then his mom's health deteriorated and she died. And he wasn't there when she died because he was like traveling abroad to study or something. And then he met his girlfriend and he got a job, but then he got laid off from his job and he had to work like 3 jobs to keep stuff running, and then his girlfriend left him. And then he became an alcoholic, so... I mean, his regular timeline wasn't very good to begin with. Arguably, the mechanics timeline was pretty good. Because here he actually stayed with his mom. Things weren't perfect, but they were pretty decent. He got to say goodbye to her, and then he started like a he ran like a mechanic shop or something. Where's the timer? Because hey, maybe we'll find it. Yeah, it's pretty cool concept. Death Stranding. Well, this is like the non-management part of the game where we actually run around the world and gather resources and stuff. That's Rapidium. I don't get how you're supposed to use this. Oh, there. Okay, do I? Nice. Destroying a rock wall to clear a path uses up 1 drill charge. You can craft them in the workshop. Thank you, video game. I think I have a call waiting for me.
Hey, mister.
Hi there, mister. What's up, Benzini? So, in the bottom left corner over there, that's our time we have every day. We can only work a certain amount of time.
Okay. This is not good.
Well, it could be worse.
We are surrounded. Damn it.
What's up, Pistol Shrimp?
So
Already
much
tired?
for
Yes.
Plan B.
I woke up 36 minutes ago. Well, a bit less actually, like 20 minutes ago. What is the sound I'm hearing? What is that? Oh. The travel panel is a useful structure for exploring terrain far away from the base. When built, it works as fast travel point as well as a regular pylon that connects to other structures. It comes equipped with a charging station for emergency suit energy. Oh, nice. Yeah, so as it says, as I was saying, on the bottom left, we have like a limited amount of time we can work each day. So we have to like choose what we do, and then we have to decide when we return to the ship. Did I make a... I thought I made an additional drill cartridge. What the hell? What the hell-y? The helsike? I thought I made one more. Ooh. Ooh, I need that. Ooh, that's big. Whoa. Oh, okay, so you gotta destroy that. Gotcha. Good to know. Yeah, I think if I keep going, I'll be in trouble. We'll head back to base. Initial card from the radiation burn. A new altar is ready. Other stream I watched are from Scandinavia. A German obsessed with Scandinavia. Yeah, I wonder when this has ever happened historically. Because what happened with my thing? I definitely made an additional drill cartridge, right? Does like, can I check my inventory somewhere? Amount in storage 0. I couldn't make one of the travel pylons either. That was weird. Our house. I'd like to redeem my favor again since Bagman is here. Do not redeem. Well, I already did that. I already banned Bagman permanently, so... That already happened. Message deleted. Yeah, there we go. See? That guy's done. And not just on Twitch. But are we being radiated right now? Oh no. Oh, we shouldn't be. So if we stay up for, if you see the timer, it says at 11 o'clock if we stay up. If we're outside now, we start taking radiation, and if we stay up for further, we will wake up later, so we'll have less time tomorrow. I don't know where, what is down there? What harms the radiation? That's what I keep saying, man. Bad news about our way around.
Okay. I went beyond the rocks. It doesn't look good. The lava river is vast as hell. I'll be straight with you. There's no way around it.
Did you say lava?
Holy
Oh, lava?
shit.
Lava?
What now?
Just find a way across.
I guess we need to get across somehow. Any ideas up your smart-ass sleeve? So now I'm smart, huh? Still, even I might not be enough. But a smarter version of us? Yeah, he could do the trick. The scientist. He could look for a solution in that research lab you built. Okay, let's give it a go.
How do I, resolution? Okay, lava river. How do I get more people, though? See when two people love each other very much, yeah? Does this also apply to when two clones love each other very much? Yes, okay. I'm pretty smart. I'm a scientist, you know. Oh. My memories. Why did they stop here? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Wait, so we can just alter right now? What? I didn't read what was different with them. My bad. Oh no, he has glasses on. That's how you know he's smart. Okay, let's see how the scientist works. So, can I make more altars too? That's the only thing stopping me, Revidium. Okay, so. Oh, okay, so in this one, in our timeline, we decided to go into work rather than continue our education for our girlfriend. But I guess this guy decided to continue studying. Maybe it wasn't the most profitable decision, but Lena supports it. She said she loves our campaign getaways, and the way she listens to you when you told her your plans for your PhD project motivated you like hell. You said you can't pursue the path of science and be rich. You give Lena a wave as she walks you to the bus for the airport. She's gonna be fine. It's only a few months and she's been busy with her own project anyway. You love the way the two of you can give each other space. Of course, it would be great to move out of the student storm already, but research comes first, always. The equations on your blackboard stir mixed feelings in you. The result is not what you expected, but on the other hand, you feel that familiar tingle in your stomach. You may be onto something completely new here. Oh shit, you completely forgot about Lena. She wanted to come and pick up her things from your place. You need to call her and postpone. Oh no, my girlfriend. This is it, you knew it would be a breakthrough. First a grant and now a serious investor. How about enlarging the team? Getting an office maybe, and a new set of clothes? You can't go on looking like an underpaid postgrad student. There's gonna be a lot of business meeting ahead of you, Jan. Did your research really contribute to finding Rapidium one day? Going in the direction of nanotech and space exploration could increase the chance of that. You really need to focus. Success is just around the corner. That's me. What's the different choices you made? You both changed. You look at her in astonishment. Lena, is that you? Fancy meeting her at this conference. Looks like she's gone far too. Not as far as you, obviously. She's changed. You both have. Amazing how young and immature we were back then. Seems like ages ago. Good to see she's done well for herself. You read the contract over and over again. Ally Corp, space mining mission. Want your tech on board. This must be the pinnacle of your career. You worked so hard for this. Well done, Jan. Now, let's get to work. The data seems inconsistent. What could be the reason for those failures? You've gone through it with the whole team and still, something's missing. Your tech is well tested. Maybe it's not being used properly? You've heard rumors that in the race for success, Ally Corp's sending just about anyone on those Dolly missions. Maybe they need you on board. Project Dolly. Just one a final radio check and you're good to go. Time to sort this mess out in person. He's just a little baby boy. He doesn't know any better. That's my Womb. I see it. This is my womb, everyone. Oh. It'll take 7 hours for I got to be born. Oh yeah, I can pet the sheep. Look at this guy. Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a sheep.
We're gonna eat that sheep later, just to be clear. I'm gonna turn that dude into some really, really nice hamburgers. I guess I should do the lava crossing thing, huh? But also, this other stuff seems very, very nice. So we gotta make more filters very soon. Let's take a gander at what we need for filters. For a filter, we need 10 metal, 40 organics. Uphold. We can set like a threshold for how many we need. I would be comfortable with like 5 of them, I guess. Okay, let's head out. Hopefully I can make one of those travel pylons. Maybe the problem is that the travel pylons need power, question mark? Oh, okay, they need power, gotcha. Oh, why don't we make some regular pylons then? Oh god, this is so insanely awkward. Actually, I think I can just put one of those. Nah, let's... Oh, hold up a second. Hold up for just 1 second here. You know, assuming I can get one over here, that would also be very convenient, I guess. Oh. Alright, well, it's the problem for future us. Oh, now I have 2 of these, okay.
Hey,
Walk slow
what's
to avoid
this?
anomalies. So,
It's triggering the alert in my suit. I need to learn more about this thing.
the hell is an anomaly? Oh, it gave me a thing. Strange phenomena. Find an alter who knows something about anomalies. Oh, this? That's scary. Deep deposit. Oh, maybe I can get those crystals from that. Oh.
Huh. That must be another one of those cargo drops. Except that doesn't look like the crew's personal luggage.
That she found in the cargo drop, perhaps it can be repaired. Okay.
Might be worth checking out.
Okay. To the device, to the technician.
Huh. Looks like some kind of device.
Okay.
Maybe there's a way I could use it.
Lucky keychain, a key ring with a 4-leaf clover I got from my colleague Adam's parents when I was 12. I used to hide at his place when my father had his worst days. His parents never asked any questions and everyone around the house behaved as if my visits were a normal thing. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that Adam's father was a psychotherapist. Psychotherapist? They moved away when I was 14. I wanted that Jerba kit. I won a lottery that Gord and Bombilla collected dust for years, but they looked too cool to be thrown away, like a magic item that could connect me with my spiritual self or whatnot. I took it with me on the mission, hoping to get inspired to change coffee for yerba, mate.
Where my stuff landed here.
Oh, this is a shortcut-ish, maybe. Very nice. We still have some time on our hands. People Who Always Finish Your Sentences by Chris and Jack. Two pals keep finishing each other's sentences, but can they ever stop? Oh god.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
Oh, a new author is ready. The scientist is ready, everyone. Oh.
Hey, is that one following me? What the hell? What is this? Another anomaly? It looks out of this world.
Okay. Oh, I guess we're building a bridge here, huh? I can't believe those anomalies were following me. That was creepy as well. Lava lamp. A silly thing I asked Mom to buy me when I was a child. I loved it, then grew bored with it and threw it in the attic. I found it many years ago Many years later, and started to appreciate the calm, almost hypnotizing moves of the goo. I wonder if Mom also appreciated it. You know what?
Jeez,
Lava lamps,
I
pretty
packed a lot of
based.
stuff.
Pretty based. I gotta head back, but I don't know what the closest way is. What the hell is this? Minerals. Okay, we gotta come back here tomorrow. We also gotta try to run through that, like up here. I wonder if we can see it on the map. Yeah, we can. The shallow minerals there that we have to run through the anomalies for. But we've explored the entire map now, which is cool. So we got some rapidium there, we got some minerals there, we got a interal vein, which I can't do anything about right now, I guess. Alright, let's go wake up a scientist. Wake up! Wake up! So, I made this pylon network over here, but maybe we want to switch that. I think I'm gonna pick all these up, and then make the pylon network go this way. Because we probably want to mine here. I probably also might want to pick up this mine, but we'll deal with that later, I guess. We can make two... I would have to have one more miner to mine organics as well. And we gotta see what this one... Oh, this gives us the crystals. Okay, yeah, that's really important. I guess tomorrow we should try to set up the power network in a different direction. Actually, maybe I can pick them up right now. Maybe I have time. Agreed. Oh god, I forgot the 6th time to pick up. We're also playing on the hardest difficulty because I'm obviously a survival expert. Oh. This one I guess is necessary, but let's just grab it anyway. Maybe tomorrow's like a crafting day. Oh, dude, I bet the scientist is gonna start a timer for us. God damn it. Boom. Hey there.
Hey, how are you feeling? Well, I'll be damned.
This guy really just plays 18 different versions of himself, huh?
You okay? Surprisingly, okay. Especially considering what I'm seeing. Very clearly. Good. Do you, remember your name? Of course. But... I think you know perfectly well who I am. So let's not waste time. Just tell me, how much did you find? What?
How much rapidium?
How much rapidium is there?
did we get a breakthrough?
A lot.
Yeah, you bet. There's a lot of it. Good. That's good. Wait, how do you
Rebellion.
know? Well, isn't it obvious? I wake up seeing someone who looks and sounds like me, which has to mean we share the same DNA. Then there's the glasses. What about them? They're fake. Probably just manufactured to make me feel more like myself, but completely unnecessary otherwise, because here I am with perfectly good eyesight
Well,
in the womb module, which can only lead to one conclusion. That my body was created to replicate someone who doesn't wear glasses. You. And to do that, of course, you would need to have found Rapidium. Besides, I can see no other explanation for a sheep inside a space base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
oh, I mean, pets. You are wrong. We're not copies. All right, impressive.
Wow, you're right. It's impressive. I did create you out of my DNA. We're not identical, of course. I can see you're not as quick to process information. And that's the interesting part. Yeah. Our bodies are the same, but our minds are not. I needed a scientist on board. But there's always a scientist on board. So, what went wrong? The old crew is gone. They're all dead. That's why I needed to alter myself into different versions. With the use of the quantum computer on board and something called mind records. Oh, I see. A recalculated mind based on an infinite amount of variables to contain the desired...
I wonder if the Ally Corps people, like, intentionally... They, like... The reason they send a bunch of nobodies on these missions is so they can scan their brains and find people with, like, a high probability of like, different versions of themselves. And then those are the people they, like, you know, crash on the planets or something? I don't know. There has to be some sort of twist, right?
Biological vessel. That actually sounds plausible. So, what do you need from me now?
Get some rest first.
Why don't you rest a little? Get accustomed to the new reality? Which part of what I just said makes you think I'm not ready to start immediately? Well, in that case, your situation must be critical considering the lengths you went to. Something tells me there's no time to lose.
When
You're
there's
right.
no one left to
Why
love.
don't you start with going through the mission logs? I need to get the full picture first. My thoughts exactly. Good. This might work.
Okay, we can see if he wants to talk, if he has a little chat bubble next to him. That's awesome. I guess in this case, he doesn't actually want to talk right now, though. Okay, can I just go branches immediately? I can. That's pretty good. Oh, not this one. Okay, so I can just make another branch. Let's just do it then. Okay, so for here, it was too late for us to say goodbye, so we felt really bad about that, but we had to carry on for her. But in this case, we're breaking free. It says, you failed her, but what could you have done? Stayed behind in that miserable place to become bitter and dead inside? Be like, Dad? This is what guilt holds you to by the throat. What if you ran away from it all? Ditched college, made a fresh start, forgot? You can't stay here and wallow in sadness. You don't owe anything to anyone. You're free now. What's stopping you? Jan Refiner. Oh my god, look how much history there is for this guy. It's all a warehouse is a tiring job, but what did you expect? Abroad with no degree. Don't complain, work hard, and you'll see good things will come to you. Just get a grip, be strong. It's only a warehouse. Get a grip. Community. These are the moments you don't regret working for a big corporation. Look at all those people, everyone with a different past and big dreams for the future. You never get a chance to meet them if you stayed home. Sure, you're overworked, but you're in this together. You're a community. That's what I think too when I get overworked. The shock is paralyzing. You knew this person and now she's dead. She'd been complaining about working too hard for several weeks, but nobody listened. So young, and they say she had 2 kids back home. It's an outrage. Something needs to be done. Are we gonna start branching the branches eventually? Stronger together. The anger rises not just in you, but in everyone. The corporation can not keep ignoring your protest now that so many people have joined the strike. You're strong together and they're scared of you. For the first time you feel empowered. Strong within the union. These people are your true family. We are family. Ben seems different from the others, not so angry. It gives you a different perspective. You start asking yourself questions you never asked yourself before. Who am I? What are my values? And Ben never judges you. He's just there when you need to talk. Always. Oh god. Is this the gay timeline? Water cannons and nightsticks. Just when you thought strikes were leading to something, this happens. The police with their water cannons and nightsticks. You're not criminals. They're not escalating they're only escalating the violence. The union has to do something about it. We can't just be silenced like that. Oh no, it's the communist route. But that's the point when he says he is sick of the violence, but would it be right to just run away? You truly believe in what these people are fighting for. Can you just abandon them in misery? Wouldn't it be selfish? Cowardly? Ben says you could gain professional experience. Maybe he's right, and it's time to move on. Oh, there's a branch on the branch. And crafting. Oh, dude, the crafter would be so nice. It needs a qubit level of 2, though. You inhale the salty air, it's peaceful here, the work is hard but you're learning fast and Ben is benefiting a lot too. Doing his research, you count the days to shore leave when you'll do some traveling together. The warehouse and union seem to belong to a different life. I missed part of the story, I didn't miss much. Contagious enthusiasm. The new work regulations on the rig make you uneasy. Is everything as safe as they're telling you? Ben would probably say that you're paranoid, but don't tell him. All he wants to talk about now is Rapidium, anyway. Humanity's salvation among the stars. You have to admit, his enthusiasm can be contagious. He pours you another one. It's great to be on leave finally, but it's never enough for Ben. A space mining mission, of course the way he talks about it is so appealing. They need a geologist and refinery operators. You could both sign up. And he pours you another one. Oh, what the hell? You only live once, right? You might as well enroll for that crazy crap. You're supposed to be there. You stare at the news in disbelief. Your head pounds. You feel sick. The party yesterday. You were supposed to go back today. You're supposed to be there. We're not for. Wait. Where's Ben? Of course you remember now. He went back. He's there. Was he in that accident too? Oh, at like a refinery. They're talking, but you can't hear them. All you can think about is that heavy lump in your chest. Guilt. What if you had gone back with Ben? Could you have prevented the accident? What if you had told someone about your concerns? How can you move on? You can't force yourself to believe that he really is gone. What are you supposed to do now? You read the message for the 10th time. Congratulations, Mr. Dolsky. You qualified for Project Dolly. How ironic that Ben was the one who dreamt of going. You were just drunk when you filled in that application form. Is it a bad joke, or maybe a lifeline? You enter the spacesuit full of hope because maybe this really is the biggest opportunity humanity has ever had, and you'll be part of it. How exciting is that? Okay. So we need to set Mr. Scientist Man to work here. How's our stuff looking in the warehouse? We have 10 raw food. But wasn't the, Oh, this is almost done. I think once he's done with that, we probably want him to do some workshop stuff. I don't know how much my people eat every day either. New altar is ready. Let's go. Everyone to the womb. Damn, this guy had a rough life too.
Hey there, buddy. How do you feel?
It's me, but with a man bun.
Been better, that's for sure.
It's man bun me, everyone.
What is this place? And shit. Who are you?
No, don't worry, I'm not an illusion.
Don't worry, not an illusion. There's a perfectly rational explanation to this. Just
Sure.
let me ask you some control questions first, okay? Sure. Fire away. Do you remember your name? Yeah. Jan. Dolsky. And what's your role on this mission? I'm a refinery operator. Oh, you look like me, but also not like me. Are we brothers or something?
Yeah. What's up, Sergeant? Everyone in this game looks like my IRL friends. Are all your IRL friends, perchance, copies of yourself? Question mark? Watch them stream this on release. Pretty good game so far. I'm only at the very beginning of it, though. Oh, we're more than brothers.
We're much more than that. Genetically speaking. We're the same person.
Very cool idea.
Speaking. Whatever you're trying to tell me.
Pretty cool so far.
Stop beating around the bush, okay? All right then. You're
Also, I love management
my
games.
altar. I created you with the use of Rapidium. Rapidium? Yeah. We did it. It's here. Wow. You hear that, Ben?
Stop talking to yourself. No time to celebrate. We're in deep shit. Who's Ben?
Ben? What Ben? Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I thought maybe you would like that.
Hey,
They'd be
wait.
like, oh yeah, let's talk about Ben.
What was that you said about creating me? Look, you've obviously still not recovered from the shock. Why don't you rest a little and read the mission logs? They'll put it in perspective. We can talk more when the meds wear off. The meds. Yeah, that explains a lot. Not everything, but I feel like there's something more to this feeling of being so light, weak, you know?
It has a bit of like a surfer bro
Just
accent.
relax and take it slow. You'll feel stronger in no time. Okay, yeah. Maybe. And hell, I can't wait to see Rapidium. You will soon. I promise.
Totally radical, dude. They'll have gathered in the kitchen. Oh. Are they having a meeting? Are they gonna betray me? What are the alters doing down there? Okay, we have 13 hours left of anti-rads. We're gonna set this guy to work somewhere. He is allegedly good at refining, I think. So I don't have a lot to refine. Actually, I have this not to refine. Is this by the Frostpunk devs? I don't think so. It's by maybe actually. Wait, are you right? It's by 11-bit Studios or something. The Alters. That might, I mean, that could make a lot of sense. 11-bit Studios. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. But they publish a lot of games. Is 11-bit Studios like a lot of studios in one place, maybe? It's from the same publisher, too. 11-bit Studios. Is that just one studio? They seem very busy. Yeah, if they're making all these games, for sure. Apparently, in 2020, it was revealed that the company was investing 21 million to fund the development of 3 projects, and one of them was and 4 games signed to his publishing labels. Maybe this is one of the ones that. Oh, it's made by them, yeah. So I guess they invested less than 20 millions into this in Frostpunk too. That would be crazy if that was the case. That's awesome though. That makes sense. Oh.
I'm also Jan, obviously. This will never not be weird. Anyway, make yourself at home.
Hey.
Cheers.
They like each other. Give him the lava lamp.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My lava lamp? You kept it? Sure. It's one of a few cool keepsakes from our childhood. Yeah. Mom and I like to sit by it in the evening, talking and joking. It reminds me of that period when life was challenging, but also really fucking great.
Found a curious device.
Look what I found. Any idea what it could be? Let's see. It looks like a qubit chip.
Oh.
Qubit chip?
That's what I need.
Yeah. Like an enhanced storage for quantum computing.
I need that.
operations. It could be useful for increasing the efficiency of our QC unit. Not to mention accessing new tech in the research lab.
It was broken.
It looks broken. Perceptive. A little love in the workshop should get it up and running. Gotcha. Thanks.
They have this weird niche that no one else does. Freaky management games also made this War of Mine, a game about living history. Oh, I didn't know they made this War of Mine. That's interesting.
So, how are you? Settling in all right?
That's cool.
Settling in is overrated. I analyze reality from wherever I am, however
I
uncomfortable.
mean, they make one of my favorite game genres, which is like hardcore survival games. They make survival games where survival is like an actual thing. It's not just like a byproduct of playing the game, you know?
The angle. There's always an observation to be made. I'd love to hear what you managed to observe. This place is not run optimally.
Can you teach me how to run better?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't trained to command a mission. But now that you're here, with your experience, I'd love to pick your brain. Do you think you could mentor me? Good thinking. First of all, you need to set long-term goals and draw up a roadmap for each of them.
I have
Remember to
long-term
include
goals already.
all unpredictable variables in the equation.
Sure.
That way you can have contingency plans at the ready for each instance.
I already did that.
All right, slow down. Prioritize resources. Do not waste time on idle conversations with the crew. Hide the booze.
You're drinking the booze.
Don't be cheap on coffee. That's slow enough for you?
Team building is important.
Hey, you've just crossed out every team building exercise on my list.
The people are there for the mission, not the other way round. Truth is, I really wish we could make use of the tech I worked on for all these imaginary years. It would make things so much easier if it existed.
I'll make it then. Oh, what's your research about?
So what exactly was your research about? Nanotech in space exploration. We went from a humble startup to making headlines in a few months. Taking our solutions to the front line was my dream come true. The data we could bring back.
I've never been as miserable playing video, so I've been playing This War of Mine. I'll delete once the DLC about children during wartime, and I'm 100% sure that mystery was by design. Yeah, it is. This War of Mine is also too miserable of a video game for me to play. It's just this game is a game about survival, and you have to gather resources and manage your equipment and blah blah blah. But the theme of the game isn't miserable, right? But the theme of the game in This War of Mine is miserable. It's just like a mystery simulator. It's like a hard game to. It's like not only surviving in the game hard and playing the game is hard, but the theme of the game is also miserable. So it's like. But I mean, it's a cool game concept. I think they also donate a lot of the proceeds from that to like War Relief and stuff. I think I don't know if I remember correctly or not, but I feel like they've done something like that for sure.
You had big plans for it. Well, now it's all gone.
That's not how I feel.
Yeah. I understand how lousy that must feel. Honestly, I don't think you do.
Wow.
But I hope we're not going to sit around crying about it. There's work to be done.
Okay,
Here
so
and now.
I gotta treat this guy.
That's true. Well, let's get to it then.
Like he's like neurodivergent.
I made a curious discovery. Really? Tell me.
Anomalies?
It seems there are places on this planet where strange distortions are happening. Some of them emit very high levels of radiation, while others, not so much. Yes. We could have expected to come across something like that sooner or later, according to reports from previous missions. Unidentified sources of radiation, unexplained electromagnetic field anomalies, distortions of matter, space, or even gravity. What are they? According to a bold theory fleshed out by Professor Frankov, they may be instances of the so-called interval. The what? Interval. In very simple terms, it's a non-coincidental superposition of potential universes.
That makes sense.
We don't know exactly why it occurs, but observations prove that under certain, not yet specified conditions, two or more parallel landscapes can
Am I watching a
coexist in
Veritasium
common
video?
quantum
Yes.
field, creating a so-called proximity plane. Yeah, it felt like something was materializing from out of nowhere right in front of my eyes. Let's keep our heads cool. It's just a theory. No one's ever proved it right. If, and I stress if, Professor Frankov's intuition is right, then the distortion you have encountered could have been a puncture point. The spot where the proximity plane intersects with our observed universe, subverting its physical balance and
Okay, can you
distorting
give
the
us
rules of
this in
Newtonian
a food
mechanics.
example?
Question is, are they the cause or the reason of so much rupidium here?
You know, let's say, you know, use like sushi, burgers, and pizza, and then we'll take it from there.
I'd like to study them more. So would I. And for that, we'll have to design our own tools. Do you have anything specific in mind? Let me think about it. I need to look through Professor Frankov's lectures, as well as notes from other expeditions. We have a theory. I just need to find a way to put it into practice.
Gun, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters.
I'm on it, man.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
He's done refining? How do I see, Wait, enrich... he's done refining because I didn't, There we go. Ooh, the qubit chip. That's big. Look at ways to interact with the internal. That would be nice to have. We can only queue 2 at a time though. We're doing recycler first, then we're doing... mining efficiency. Man, there's so much stuff here. Ooh, a hub pylon. All this is so good. There's something new in the tutorial thing. Database. There's this Ellis person I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean on Twitch the other day, and a lot of people were spamming. You were watching that on Twitch? Isn't that illegal? I hadn't watched enough Doctor Who to understand this explanation. Storage. We got a bong in storage, everyone. Okay, definitely make that, and definitely move that up there. That would be pretty big. We definitely need more pylons. Definitely move that up there. Then I need to look at this thing. How do I, Oh, we gotta go to the command center to build. So, need to build a social room and an infirmary, probably. One greenhouse makes sense. Maybe more storage? How can I tell how my storage is doing? Oh, we're almost maxed out on storage. Maybe making another storage just makes sense. It also means we need to make 2 elevators. I'm playing Oxa 8 is pretty fun, feels way less richer than 7. We're gonna play 7 here pretty soon. Soon TM, as the kids say. I'm just gonna spin the wheel 45 times. Okay, let's make some stuff.
Can't do this without resources. Should I move on to this now?
He's already done? Maybe you can go and work at the enrich metals outpost.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
I gotta go make more clones. So the dormitory has 4 beds in it. I assume 4 people can sleep here probably. Oh, this guy's something to say. The oxide is that's infinite wealth or whatever, right?
I ran into another anomaly. This one was different. It was like this distortion was closing in on me, as if I was pulling it toward me. How extraordinary. Maybe its magnetic field is interacting with your suit. Yeah, well, running away from it was no fun. Keeping clear of it is the only thing you can do for now. Let's keep collecting observations. I feel we're onto something groundbreaking here.
The technicians artists are arguing. Oh god.
Man, I'm telling you, we need it.
Arguing about the quality of the food given to them, scientists wants to stick to a mush diet, while the technician demands that they be fed quality meals regularly. We need to save resources as much as nutritional and keeps us going. Others need to toughen up. At least 2x meals in the next 2x quality meals in the next 5 days. Human beings, not cattle, we should be given proper meals. I actually agree with Jan here. With Jan.
And I'm telling you, this is the least.
I actually think Jan was right on that one. One, two. Oh yeah. Such a great game. DGMW. But going from Hee-Haw Kung Fu Manual straight to Dragon Quest 9 was not very smooth transition. The combat in 8 is more reactive and kind of feels like a Persona game. Oh yeah, okay. I got you. Persona? Well, I don't know if a Persona game is. Don't get me wrong, okay. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if Persona is positive for me, but I get what you said. So we can make the Doctor. That's level 3, so we cannot make the Doctor. We can make a minor. That guy's probably a minor, I would assume. We can make a. That's level 3 guy. Don't care about that guy. Ooh, greenhouse. That would actually be really nice. Or the actually the crafting guy probably makes the most sense for either greenhouse or crafting guy, one of them. Man, dude, it's so cool when games like this have so many choices and they're all good. Yeah, either mining guy, greenhouse guy, or crafting guy. I feel like crafting guy would save me the most time. As a sort of flowchart way, the combat works instead of a GRP stuff or do stand in a line and take turns in order. Yeah, that's nice. The Final Fantasy VII remake games combat style has kind of grown on me a little bit. I didn't like it initially, but I kind of started to like that a lot. Okay, so this is us on the oil rig, but instead of just chilling out waiting for Shorely, we're doing something else, I guess? What is this? You can't believe you ever thought of leaving. This is your place. You're needed here. Finally, you found something you do best. Fighting for people's rights. You can see it the way people react to what you say. The feeling of belonging is unlike any other. Can you prove you're worthy of their trust? Listen to them shouting your name. It was a good decision to uphold that strike. The corporation is gonna regret the day they sent the police on us. And remember the day Jan Dolsky became the leader of the joint unions. Yes, They're in for a hard time. No, this can't be true. It must have been the police. They provoked these people. You can't believe how a peaceful demonstration could have turned into such a tragedy. They're going to blame you for it, you know that? A young worker leading such a big crowd. They're going to say you're incompetent, toying with people's lives, but that's not true, is it? No one wants to hear you out. They've already judged you, and you thought you were family. Sticking together no matter what. What a disappointment. A fall from grace, but you know it wasn't your fault. It's all corporate machinations. You'll get to the bottom of it. A mission for Ally Corp? You laugh at the thought, but there's something tempting about it. The union is looking for volunteers. You could become a representative of people again. Show them that you're willing to do anything to improve their lives, even if it means walking into the lion's den. You know this is going to be hard, but you need to stay true to your values. Redemption takes time, and you need to be patient. Make an effort. These crews need people like you, and it's all that matters. A trickle of sweat runs down your neck as you enter the spacecraft. Who will your captain turn out to be? A corporate leech or an honest, hardworking person? Oh. Corporate leech. I like 7 at first either, but I still vastly prefer its combat to the other titles. And I started with Final Fantasy 6 in like 96, yeah. I think it has some problems, but I do like how dynamic it is for sure. Do you think I can make like multiple of the same copy eventually? Just make like 15. Yawns that all are minors. I think the real-time combat in 7, the remakes, can lead to some frustration sometimes, but I think overall it's a bit more of an interesting system than just. I think one problem with the kind of like regular, almost a generic, but like regular, JRPG combat is kind of that it has to be really intricate in order to feel satisfying, right? If you're just selecting ability, then it's not that interesting. It's kind of why Expedition 33 needed like a parry system to stand out, right? Find out if there's a yawn bottom and make a few. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, so I mean, obviously the thing is on top of this rock, right? Oh, oops. How do I... Oops. Yeah, I mean, that was... I felt like a given. Wait. Oh, I'm recharging myself. That takes time. Ah, okay, that's good to know. Well, from... I can just fast travel back here, right? Or do I have to do that... How does this work again? Yeah, from here we can just travel back. Okay, so these guys cause me radiation, I think. Oh, and it's big radiation too. Now I gotta go back. Oh my god, that's awful. Oh my god, that's so bad. Maybe if I walked slowly through, I don't know. How's our womb looking? But I'm tired. Hours. Found a new Jeopardy. That's not a Dragon Quest from Fantasy. I found the combat very more interesting than those two series, but they are literally the only two most people care about, at least in the West. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I want to try some of them out, like the Sea of Stars, or whatever, that came out like last year that people really liked. Come to terms with the situation.
So, had enough time to come to terms with the situation? I'm fine, thanks. There's not much that can bring me down. But I still feel much weaker than usual. Funny, earlier today I tried to lift a container, and I couldn't.
Blame it on the container. You'll get back in shape.
Maybe it's the side effects of cryosleep. Don't worry, you'll get back in shape in a jiffy. I don't know. I need to put on at least 15 pounds by the looks of it. Plus, no offense, lose the excess fat too. I'm not sure we have the time for that here. Operating the refinery requires stamina, you know?
Being strong seems to matter to you.
Being strong seems to matter a lot to you. A little extra confidence never hurt anyone. Not that it was ever my priority. I just like the physical activity. It helped clear my head of problems.
We have our own problems here.
Well, we have our own problems here. They'll keep you busy enough, trust me. Yeah, this whole situation. You know, there's one thing I can't get my head around. What's that? Like, if everything that happened to me isn't true, then does that apply to the people I knew too? I mean, do they exist, but in some different version as well?
Probably, yeah. Possible.
It's possible, yes. Huh. So, hypothetically, someone who in my mind is, let's say,
Yeah, could be
dead
alive.
could actually still be alive? Hypothetically? Totally.
Theoretically, everything's possible.
Theoretically, everything's possible. That's overwhelming. Shit.
That's
I-
totally radical,
I
man.
think I need to get my mind on something else.
Focus on work. Have some fun.
Why don't you have some fun? Integrate with the living. You deserve it. You think? Sure. Let me know if there's anything more you need.
Oh. I can't wait for the ship to just be full of people. It's gonna be real fun.
Hello, Jan.
Hello, Jan. Hello, me. Oh, I have to provide the quality altar for a quality meter for every altar. Damn. The CSR was cool, but never played Chrono Trigger, so I didn't click. I haven't played Chrono Trigger either. That's also on my list. It's one of those games I want to play. People are like, that's the craziest game ever made. This guy is gonna be a big time saver.
Hey,
Oh,
can you hear me?
go team man. It's go team me.
Loud and clear. Waking up from cryosleep. Achy back. Buzzing sound in ears. Piercing headache. I'll have to recommend more humane methods for the, what the hell?
Oh,
Just take it easy, I can explain.
this is
I knew there was something rotten going on.
this is communist us.
So this is what they're really doing. Replicating people. For efficiency.
I saw your Finnish counterpart played as a kid. Nice. And now you can watch my Finnish counterpart play it as an adult, maybe. I mean, it's a retro game, right? It's probably on the list. This is much more complicated than you think.
I'm afraid it's much more complicated than you think. Oh, well, I can't wait to find out how much more complicated it is. You will. Just let me ask you a few control questions first, okay? I'll only answer to a human being. Where's the captain? Please. What is your name and role on this mission? My name is Jan Dolsky. I'm a representative of the Joint Trade Union sent on this mission to make sure nobody is fucking with the people employed here. And you know what? My notebook is beginning to fill up fast.
Finally someone who can stand up for us.
Finally, someone who can stand up for us and help explain this mess. What do you mean? There was a bad accident. All you're experiencing is a consequence of that. Accident? What accident? During the landing, I'm afraid the whole crew died. Oh, isn't this just getting better and better? The whole crew? Where's the comms room?
I was thinking about this earlier, but it's weird that we don't like. It doesn't feel like we have any relation to the crew members, right? It's not talking about like, oh no, Captain Yamovich died, and oh no, the medic, Dr. Harmon. Gosh darn it, you know, like it's weird we have visited no connection to other people. That's what makes me sussy about there being some sort of plot twist.
Report this back to the Union immediately.
But I guess we maybe got on the ship and were immediately cryo frozen. Maybe I don't know.
I'm sorry, but access to the comms room is restricted. Really. Don't tell me you're calling the shots here.
I am.
Someone had to make you, Mr. Lookalike. I want to talk to them. They should be told that it's illegal to use people's DNA like that.
Actually, you're the one that's made illegally.
Actually, you're the one that's been created illegally, and I was the one who made you. Like I said, things went south, I had no choice. This is absurd. It's true, and you're not the first one I made. I have Rapidium. No, you're lying to me. Rapidium is what we were supposed to... Besides, I'm someone important. I do things for people. Real people rely on me.
It doesn't give me very Union vibes. You can still be important here.
Calm down. You're not the original Jan, but that doesn't mean you can't be important. You're right about us being different. That's because I altered my mind to make you. I don't have your history of fighting for people. That can be really useful here. This is just
No, it's not happening.
You know what? You need two things to process this. Time and straight-up facts. You'll find everything you want to know in the mission logs.
It better not be corporate propaganda.
You can decide for yourself. Once you've read it, let's talk again. In the meantime, just make yourself at home in the base and meet the rest of the crew. Talk to people.
Yeah. It might be wise to start with that.
Ham is wearing an apron. Shipper climbing, probe upgrades. For the base, you just unlocked the base expansion. That's probably a good one. Gym, contemplation room, and ooh, medium storage. Dude. Not sure if the rights ever met a unit apparel. Well, I mean, it can be. I'm just imagining that he's a little bit of a hypocrite. But the whole like, I'm someone important doesn't really strike me as something that any union representative. I mean, maybe like an American union representative that might make sense actually. Maybe in places where being a union representative is like something you do for. You do for power. I guess that making sense maybe. Yeah, for clout, yeah. Okay, I'm thinking we set an upload of like 2 drill cartridges, 2 repair kits. We already have 5 radiation filters, should be more than enough of that. Hydration check. Thank you for my union mandated drink. Are we all done? Stat. God damn it, my union mandated stand check. God. Ugh. I had a blanket on me. Alright, everyone, it's the union mandated stand check. Everyone put your belts on. In my case, it's tying my pajama pants. Ooh. I'm John Union. And there's so much good stuff to get when you start researching games like this. Like everything looks like a great option. Definitely gotta get that medium storage. Probably really inefficient to keep building the small storages. We gotta get the farming guy too though, so we can make good quality food. Hey, for the soundtrack. So red meal for twice during the next 5 days. That should be doable. Does anyone want to talk to me? Refiner Man has something to say, so let's head to Refiner Man.
I envy you. You believe everything can be fixed as long as everyone has good intentions. Yeah, I noticed we're missing a few rad filters. We don't go crazy here. Yeah, but your radical friendliness is naive at best, and honestly pisses me off. Oh.
Oh, pisses me off. Let me talk to you.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too.
No way! Is that my old pipe?
No way, radical,
Yeah.
man.
And it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you.
Okay, so the Jan that did not participate in drugs did not become a union leader. Or I did. So he became a drug loser when he did not become part of the union. Where's the botanist at? I think botanist is probably makes the most sense for the next one. I can take care of the mining, that's not a big deal. For now at least. But can we afford a botanist? A branching limit reached? What does that mean? Do you think branching limit is based on something after research, or do you think it's based on available bedrooms? Well, there's 4 of them, and I have 4 bedrooms, so... Okay, we're gonna go mine the stuff up there, I think. I'm very radiated though, so this might be a bit scary. Worst case based on store progress. Yeah, it could be store progress too. I just hope it's not gonna be one of those like you have to decide who to get. Not because I don't like making choices, but because I really like the idea of just having hundreds of me. But I guess maybe the idea is that you have to decide what you want efficiency in. No, I mean, I don't have an option to like kill my guys right now. I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna get that option anytime soon. Okay, so I really want to mine. There's Rapidium up here. Oh, I died. What? Okay, let's see what happens, I guess. How much was it mine that Rapidium? You have lost consciousness at the base. Luckily, you were Scabone. If you also both of you came back irradiated. Oh yeah. How do you think I mine that? Better for content as well if you can get a shitload of yawns, yeah.
There's something I want to share. You again.
The hell? Do they all want to talk?
Hey man, I can see something's upsetting you. Don't make it worse. I love the attitude. So what can I mean, what do you usually do when you're angry? Nothing usual about these circumstances. Oh, I don't know, Jan. I try to avoid people who irritate me.
That makes sense. Fair.
all the more reason to throw yourself into work, right?
That's true. I'd like to get back to it.
Okay. What's up?
Hey, man. You're clearly angry. Meaningless small talk will only make me more angry. So maybe we can talk about something meaningful. What calms you down? Punching that smirk of yours would definitely do the trick.
Okay, let's do it then.
But if you really need to know, walking it off, I guess.
Then punch me.
Maybe you should punch me. Why not? Let it all out. You don't want that. Trust me. But I appreciate the offer.
How's it going?
Hey, how's it going for you? Still early days. Could use a little more comradeship in the group, but we'll get there. I have faith.
We should motivate them to work more efficiently. They should work less.
They're probably overworked. I should cut them some slack. They could definitely let their hair down more, but also integrate. We need to start being a real collective. We won't stand a chance against the system if we're just a bunch of individuals.
Based. Hive mind. You really want to confront Ally Corp?
Do you seriously think we should be confronting Ally Corp now? So you don't think enough has happened? Leaving you like this, making you create us like slave machines. And look at us, mining Rapidium for them like good little children. Wake up, Jan.
Wake up!
What would you have us do? Go on strike? I'm still trying to figure that out.
Keep me posted.
Well, keep me posted. I sure will.
How about being rebellious does for them? Something you want to discuss?
Hey there. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah. I've been thinking about the branching thing.
Yeah.
It's so confusing. Tell me about it. I mean, remember how I told you about my body? The one I know versus this one? Well, I don't get it. Why is it exactly that we're created with different minds, like, you know, different beverages or snacks, but then we all end up in the same packaging? It doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, so it's like you're, like the scientist guy said, it seems like in his world he was born needing glasses, but the body he's in now doesn't need glasses because it's based off my body. So it's like they talked about the Rapidium doing time travel stuff, so it's like it's like you're taking a version of you from like a different dimension and like sucking them into your body essentially, right? It's weird.
Huh. I guess the technology isn't quite there yet. Maybe recreating a body different than the original is just complicated. I mean, all
what's
the
up,
medical
Shosho?
issues, the rate of cell aging,
And a
that
butt.
kind of stuff. To be honest, I don't know shit about how this
I'll
thing
show
works.
you an enda butt.
Well, would feel good to be compatible with my outside wrapping. Huh. I never looked
Oh
at
no,
it
this
that
is
way.
body
I
dysmorphia,
know,
Jan.
and honestly, I find it a little hard to understand. I mean, how can you be so careless about your body? It's the only one you'll ever have, man. Why'd you let it become so
Shosho bum.
neglected? I guess I just couldn't be bothered to make the effort. Funny. Now that I look at it, you probably didn't have my motivation. Which was? Well, for me, it all started when I moved abroad. You know, after Mom died, I decided to stay there and
For a while, it was pretty lonely out there. Didn't you have friends? Not at first, no. You can laugh, but I was a little apprehensive to jump into a new environment. It was just work and sleep, and some bad eating habits. So that's when you started working out. Out of boredom at first. Then, kind of became a fun thing. I made friends, started going out a lot, but by that time, the gym had become an important part of my routine.
My routine.
I drank less, slept better, and it just made me feel in control of my life, you know?
I get you.
I get you. Now that you've told me the whole story. Thanks. You know,
What's a John Refiner?
maybe if I could get back to my routine here, at least in some way, it could really help me shake off all this anxiety.
He's a clone of me that's good at
Probably
refining
sleep better,
things.
feel more like me. Do you think there's a chance you could help me get my hands on some exercise equipment here?
I could try.
I could try. Really? Thanks, bro. I knew I could confide in you.
Okay, so we know what happens when we die now. No resources, because we need more organics. Oh crap, this guy's all done. I think we should get this and then that. Just so it's done. Meanwhile, I'm gonna head outside and do some mining, probably.
I need more resources to continue. Should I do this in the meantime?
Is Jan technician working in the farm? Yeah, I guess he is. Well, it would be nice if you could go. Would be cool if you could set them to like do have like a work order, right? I don't know, that's a possibility later, but that would be a pretty nice quality of life feature. Oh, wait, I don't want metal, I want the crystals. This one. And also Californian, yeah. Well, he's the totally radical version of me. John Florida, man, it's just most critical. When you accidentally make Jan pervert. Oh no. Yeah, Jan Gunnar. Okay, I guess I gotta try to like maybe kite these. Either there's a way to get rid of them permanently, or I gotta like kite them away from the thing somehow. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know how to get access to that.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Not all operators need to special motion items. They can also be used for customization of the spacesuit. Okay. Ever note the internal analysis? Our technology needed to convert ALX to organics in the refinery. Okay. Base expansion would be pretty nice. Mining metals faster would be pretty nice. Medium storage would be pretty nice. Second workplace in the base maintenance module. Oh, so you can like you can have two people working at the same time. I guess pretty cool. I think we'll go for base expansion. Let's get a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna head back to base and spend the rest of my day working there because I'm so radiated. I might figure out some way to deal with the anomalies eventually, I guess. Did the Goon Cave technology spawn a Gooner version of yourself? What's your specialty? The refiner suffers from a radiation burn. Oh. Ow. Okay, Jan Refiner, you can go back to working in the refinery, my friend. Jan Yorker. For now, you can also use minerals to customize Jan's spacesuit in the airlock. New spacesuit options become available as a person again. Hey, Frostpunk! Death Howl. Tracksuit inspired. It can be that my live email was used as my login for Discord and they're telling me to just make a new account instead of changing my login email. Wait, what? Really? Jan Twitch streamer. I didn't even know it. Oh, of course. I was thinking like I didn't know you could log in, but of course you make your account with the email. There has to be a way to change the email though, right? There's no way. Want to verify who I am, just that they can't for security reasons. There's no way there's not a way for them to change that. There's actually no way. That sounds crazy though, because I mean, you spent a lot of money on that account too, right? It's not just like make one and just join the same service you were in. I didn't even think about it from that perspective. I didn't think about the fact that if I lose my email, I'm not just losing, you know, access to the emails on that account. I'm losing access to all the accounts tied to that account too. That's actually crazy to think about. I don't know how you solve that problem.
So, what do you got for me?
An invention I'm particularly proud of. The Luminator.
You mean a flashlight?
You have a talent for making extraordinary things sound mundane. It's not just a flashlight, Jan. Tell me, when you encounter these distortions, what is your priority?
To investigate them.
I'd like to investigate them more.
Now you'll be able to do it.
Okay. How?
Professor Frankov discovered that certain frequencies of light waves can be used to peer into proximity planes, to study them. I've used his observations to create my Luminator so it can reveal elements of the integral hidden to the human eye. But it also has another, more pragmatic application. It can help to eliminate distortions.
You mean destroy them?
You mean destroy them for good?
I'm just giving you a tool. You decide how to use it. You see, distortions are created around puncture points between potential universes. That much we know. But now, with the Luminator, they should become much more visible to you. Focusing the Luminator's light waves exactly on the puncture point will allow you to seal that rift. You could compare it to cauterizing a wound.
Damn. That does sound promising.
Indeed. Now you see why I don't like calling it a flashlight.
I mean, there's listen, I don't know how this functions in reality, but there's literally no shot that the way that this stuff functions is that if my Microsoft account gets banned, there's no recourse for me to get access to any of the accounts tied to that account, right? That sounds crazy. The idea that, you know, if Microsoft wants to stop providing a service to me, that's fine. If I break the rules, whatever, right? That's sure. But there has to be some sort of way for me to gain access to the account temporarily or something like that in order to, at a minimum, move all my emails from that account to something else, right? And similar with the websites, right? If I lose access to my email, what happens to my Twitch account? Would Twitch just be like, oh, sucks to be you, I guess, right? Like, would my WoW account just be like, oh, sucks to be you? There's just no way. There's literally no way this is how that works.